Hey, what up, Long Beach? Welcome back to the 562.org. It's Tyler, and the CIF Boys Water Polo highlight is brought to you by Naples Rib Company. All of our water polo coverage this season is sponsored by the Aquatic Capital of America, and all of our Cabrillo coverage is sponsored by the Cone family. It was a beautiful day on the west side. Cabrillo hosting Segerstrom in the Division 5 Boys Water Polo quarterfinals. It's been all smiles lately for Cabrillo and head coach Lawrence Duran. Their third straight game at home in these playoffs, and it's an all-Jags matchup against Segerstrom. They upseat third seed Whittier their last time out. Cabrillo looking for their first semifinal appearance since 2018. This was an awesome game. Cabrillo gets the lead on a strange play here. Sam Hernandez has it deflected, and it goes into the cage. He'll take it, certainly, with the fist pump. And the visiting Jags had a tough time getting on the scoreboard. Beto Salazar with a big wingspan in the cage, and he also got a little help from the woodwork, as if it goes over his fingertips, that's why you have the crossbar right there. So still no score for Segerstrom until Dmitry Sidoric fires one home and ties it 1-1 after the first quarter. After Segerstrom takes a 2-1 lead, the Jags go to their captain in the hole, Emilio Jimenez, not once but twice out in front of the cage. That makes it 3-2 Cabrillo as he's fired up about the double tally. Salazar, meanwhile, not making it easy on the visitors. The junior goalie had 17 saves in this one and also did a nice job gobbling up those rebounds and limiting second chances. But Segerstrom did eventually break through. This backhanded compliment hits home for Mario Valenzuela. Then a great feed down to Chris Esparza for the simple finish as Segerstrom takes the 4-3 lead going into halftime. Start of the second half. Gotta apologize. The sun was kicking my camera's butt. I couldn't see much out there, but I do know Emilio Jimenez scored 2 more goals, and Cabrillo was now up 5-4 midway through the third. Once again, Segerstrom responded off the Salazar save, rebound right to Danny Cervantes, and he's able to tie it up. Then Calvin Manalo gets the steal, and he's on a breakaway. You can see fouled from behind pretty aggressively. That's going to set up a 5-meter penalty chance and the opportunity to put Segerstrom back in front. He would skip it into the corner, and Segerstrom takes the 6-5 lead, a little over a minute left in the third. But Cabrillo gets a takeaway off an offensive foul, and they're always quick to counter. Jacob Jacinto, there's a pot of gold at the end of this rainbow, and it's a 6-6 tie as he lofts it in. We're through 3, as I mentioned, all deadlocked. Neither team scored in the fourth quarter, but Salazar collected 5 saves, including this reflex job to knock it out of the corner. So we are through regulation. It's 6s between the Jags, and we got some bonus water polo. We'll play 2 3-minute overtime periods, an important note there. As Segerstrom's going to strike first, Manalo sneaks that one into the cage, and he's grateful to finally get one there past Salazar in open play. But as was the case, back comes Cabrillo. Aaron Villegas Resendiz floats one in for the equalizer. It's 7-all. And then check out this shot. Sam Hernandez from the Queen Mary. Bang! Oh my goodness, he can hardly believe it. That is an unreal lob as Cabrillo's up 8-7 with 50 seconds left in the first overtime period. Segerstrom gets a good look down low, but Beto and the cage deny it. The hosts up 8-7 after the first overtime. Sidoric is going to convert this time. These teams tied at every point from 1 through 8. It's 8-all with a minute 50 left. Back the other way, Kevin Carrillo says, "I can be your hero." Look at that goal, and look at the emotion. The Carrillo Jaguars back in front 9-8 with just 1:17 left. Defense just needs to hold on. Another save for Beto in the cage as he gets to the rebound. Now, last chance here for Segerstrom. The entry pass will not connect. Cabrillo will collect it. And now they can just let those final seconds tick away. The Jags, Long Beach's version of the Jags, have done it. What a win. You can see the bench is fired up. The crowd is loving it as Cabrillo's epic postseason will continue. The Jags win another one. And you can see what it means to these players as they continue to try to make some history for this program. 9-8 in overtime is your final as Cabrillo advances. They will host Ayala on Wednesday thanks to a coin flip. And if they win that game, they are headed to the CIF championship game for the first time ever. If you want coverage of that game and all other sports in Long Beach, you're definitely in the right spot, the562.org.